Welcome everyone, this is part 2 of my Warhammer 2 Mortal Empires Balthasar Gelt campaign. We are streaming live on DLive and later on this will be posted on YouTube. So primarily most of you will be seeing this on YouTube. No one's dropped by as of yet, but yeah, another lonely stream. Hoping to eventually build an audience on here. Did I recruit troops here last turn? Yeah, I think I did. God, I'm not even sure. I'm pretty sure we recruited. I think. That would be bad. Got to recruit. Yeah, well, we didn't have this many troops last turn. Yeah, sorry, you have to excuse me, guys. I've been up for quite a while. It's like 4 in the morning here, and unfortunately this is the time that I'm going to have to do streams, I think, for the most part. Right, let's check the diplomacy here first before we start sending
these dark times. We should stand together.
Geld on any missions anywhere. Be up for non-aggression. Be nice to improve our relations with some of these guys. Nobody seems interested.
Surely an agreement will be reached.
No.
Alright, whatever. Very cool. We're gonna work towards those huntsmen as quickly as possible. I don't want to stack our army with those bad boys. We will be using those into the late game. The thing is, we could come around this way. However, this river will definitely close our slow us down quite a bit. And this is the main settlement anyway, so we'll probably want to take that first.
You summon me.
Which means be heading this way. I also do have this army to keep a close eye on. But let's just move. Where's the border? Right there.
Let us begin.
We got an army here. How much? I feel like if we attack them there, we are not going to. They're suffering. They're taking attrition.
It is time.
So I think we just recruit a few more of these swords. Could pick up a couple of the archers to help things along a little bit, but I think the swords will be a little bit more reliable. I don't know. I'm just not crazy about archers with very low range. Just wait for the good stuff. I mean, we'll be able to recruit crossbows next turn.
So,
though I think next turn we'll probably be pushing for this settlement, which shouldn't be too difficult to get into. I think that's gonna be it for this turn. Not really a lot else we can do here. Could send some gifts to improve our relations with some of our neighbors, but not a big fan of doing that either. I don't really like spending money on diplomacy if I can avoid it anyway. And to be honest, I don't find it super effective either, so yeah, I don't know. Alright, for whatever reason, they just stayed right there.
do not waste
Taking the
my
attrition.
potential.
Yeah, so we can get those crossbows now. However, I want to get on the move. This thing, 4,000. Oh, okay, I'm gonna build the main settlement chain. It'll be a while before we can get that built up. Growth is not great. Defense -5. Alright, well, whatever.
I am ready.
Get on the move. Let's go kill some goblins.
Step to it by the comet. Ulrich's will.
I think definitely we can auto-resolve this. We're in bad shape. You know what? This situation, I think I'll go for the additional leadership. Just because we're going into, right, we might have to rely a little bit on our melee troops. A little bit. Scholar. Oh, interesting. Ammunition for luminarchs. Income from all buildings. Local province. That was faction wide. That would be pretty sweet. Right, yeah, I'm definitely be getting that. Oh, he's got a unique mount as well. Unique Pegasus. Alright. We might not necessarily need all of the spells. Just depends on how we want to use him. I think I'm definitely gonna go for Lightning Strike and definitely gonna go for some Honest Steel. We'll probably be going with Great Swords in his army, and I guess we can maybe pick up a couple of Demigriffs. I do want to try out the war wagons as well, but not the I think the ones with the Hellblaster guns. I think those actually should be really fun to use. Whereas the other one, just the regular ones, from what I've seen, I had a little bit of was watching Legend of Total Wars, one of his streams recently, and yeah, he wasn't a big fan of them, and I didn't see any reason to disagree with him. I think we'll position over here. The mortar, we don't want to use up all of its ammunition to take out the tower. The mortars are terrible at taking out towers. Probably try and focus its ammunition on hitting their soldiers. But I think we should be in a blind spot over here. I think. Put you guys in the back here. Actually, you guys in the back too. You guys are a little bit damaged. What we'll do,
Ready for war!
I can get these guys to move up right away.
Swordsmen! For Heldenhammer! Swordsmen!
Our swords.
Ready for war.
just easier to
Swordsman!
we just go in and go for an all-out attack.
Swordsman!
It's always
We are Sigma!
an option. We do have quite a few troops here, but balance of power was even, so
Spearmen!
prefer to do this with minimal loss of life.
are Sigma's heirs!
Could. Don't really have a ton of room for all these guys here. We should be doubling them up. Alright.
Yes,
The
General!
Rangers as well. I don't know what we're gonna do with you guys.
Crossbows ready, General!
20 guys on. 50 guys on.
Missiles at the ready!
Mortar. Try and draw their fire. What do we got here? Oh, okay. A little amulet. It's a bit of a messy line I've made here.
The Empire endures!
Start it up. Let's come up to here.
Go!
But
Spearmen!
change it so you guys are in there.
Go!
Drawing the fire
Sir!
Affirmative!
over this way.
Command artillery!
I want to make sure that we're not in range of that. Okay.
Sir!
Get over
No
here.
lingering!
Keep drawing their fire until we get the troops into position here.
The Empire endures!
Moving now! Formation! March! To battle!
In the meantime, I guess we could be using some of the spells. Cast that. We can't cast that there. Jump it there. See what happens. Does this cost a cast?
Magic. Fallen staff!
Which ones of magic do we have? We got quite a bit. Yeah, so we're taking a lot more damage here than I'd like.
Ulrich's wrath on them!
Let's bomb a little bit here.
Targets!
Bow before me! Sigma calls!
Mortar! Great swords! Sigma calls! Crossbowmen!
Crossbows
Yes,
up
sir!
there.
Quickly!
Yes,
Moving now!
aren't gonna be super useful here, to be perfectly honest.
By my will
And
alone.
Gelt can get out of the
Take the ground!
fire range. I think everybody would
Artillery
be good.
units!
Oh
Great
my gosh,
swords!
got the great swords. God.
Quick march!
Take position!
Leave it to me to leave the most important unit, or our most important infantry,
Balthasar
in the line of fire.
for Heldenhammer!
By Ulrich's wrath! The Heldenhammer!
I am supreme! I am master of Shamrock!
Great swords!
This shouldn't do too much damage to Geld. How close you gotta get to drop this spell, man?
Wall of metal! The Empire endures!
Took more damage from the overcast there than he did from the towers. Oh, I don't. When I look at things, it doesn't look like we need to overcast it. Alrighty. Guys targeting. Let's target in here a little bit and hit them.
Ready for war!
Very nice.
By my will alone.
That didn't do very much damage either.
What?
Sigmar calls!
I just want to shoot those goblins in the back. That'd be ideal.
Hammer.
Keep bombing there.
The Empire
Let's
endures.
drop one of these right here.
They'll
And
never
actually, how about you come stand over here? We're not getting shot at. Good damage there.
Gelt.
Swordsman!
I think we outnumber them by quite a bit. But I'm gonna bring a couple of units of swords over here just to start working on the door.
Crossbows ready, General!
We are Sigmar's heirs.
Show us the flow! We are Sigmar's heirs!
Might actually be better to come in here and fight them in the choke point, because they'll blob up a lot more and the spells will be a lot more effective. Spells and the mortar. Orc boys back there. Gonna move you up and maybe bomb some of these guys back there.
Yes, General!
Back up.
Take the ground!
Go.
Missiles at the ready!
Out of the
Volans.
firing range. And actually, you guys hold where you are, please. Just on the edge of the tower. Don't think you should shoot them from there.
Crossbowman!
Be a little bit more careful with the crossbows. This is bad. So what's happened here is,
I am master of Shadow.
while we were attacking the gate, we haven't gotten through, and these guys, they've opened it, and these guys are kind of trapped over here without help. Can't really get in there to help them. Maybe we can, I don't know.
Feel my ire.
Crossbows ready, General!
Bring a couple more swords into position here.
No lingering!
I am master of Shadow. They'll never move again.
The Empire endures! No! Sir!
Oh man, told you guys to fucking move.
Artillery! For Heldenhammer! On our way!
Back there. Dealing out a decent amount of punishment.
Swordsman!
Going through the gate here. Maybe attacking a gate was a little bit of a mistake because they don't
Yes, my lord!
seem to be responding super well.
Armor melts.
Doing okay for kills. I think this is more effective than the, what's this called? The Searing Doom. Seems that way anyway. Should actually let this build up a little bit more. Send you guys in.
Awaiting orders.
I'm gonna bring you guys out.
Formation, march.
Taking a bit of damage.
Swordsman,
Bring the next pull up.
take the ground. By Ulrich's wrath. At speed.
Guys, get in there.
Twin-tailed comet.
Actually want to come out and fight with us, eh?
Sigmar calls.
Get them!
Ready.
Oh, get in there.
Missiles at the ready.
Should be able to hit them from there. Still quite a few of them up here. Though we've dealt out some damage.
I am supreme!
Leave it for now.
Crush them.
Ulrich's wrath on them!
Oh, so now these guys are trapped out here. How are we gonna let them back in?
Mortar. Crack that machine.
Look at this shit.
What do you bid? Sigmar calls.
What's doing?
Quick march. Moving now.
Nice if you guys just responded to the orders.
Take the ground.
First place. Great.
Mortar. For the Emperor.
Alright, let's see if we can get the door actually open this time. I don't think there's anything else left in the center. I think this is it. What they've got here.
Yes, sir. For the Emperor. Cannons fire.
Means once we get the door down, if we push towards the town center, we should be okay. Should actually be careful here with the mortar. If we get
Sigmar.
an errant shot into this blob, would do a catastrophic amount of damage. And they're blobbed in there pretty good.
Crossbowman.
God.
No lingering.
Yeah, I just can't get them in a position where they can get their shots in. Where's my cavalry?
The Helden Hammer.
Guys, let's even get rid of them. Guys are just being obnoxious.
Yes, General. Charge! Yes, sir. Now! Outriders! Ready for war.
You guys actually get in here and get to the town center. If we can capture this, then we start the timer. Don't have to necessarily kill them all. So, looks like they're getting the army loss anyway. Alright, that was a little bit more of a struggle than it probably needed to be, but got the job done in the end. Still debating whether or not we should keep the Outriders. Occupy here. This province actually... Alright, you know what? Okay, so we'll demolish this. province probably will be better for our main recruitment area. That is, if we could secure the entire province, which would mean going to war with Harin.
Do not waste my potential.
Well, I'm kind of thinking as I don't really have any sort of long-term goal for the campaign. I was thinking head south, fight with the greenskins, as this area of the map is an area that I haven't fought a whole lot in. So yeah, I was thinking about heading south for a crusade against the greenskins, but at the same time, never a good idea to leave the vampires unchecked, and we're pretty close to them, so it might not be a bad idea to go out and clear out the vampires first and then head south, but we'll see how she goes. Okay, let's give me the golden hounds and then start working on this stuff. Go towards lightning strike, because lightning strike will get us out of trouble in certain situations. Alright, I'm gonna get rid of this. Yeah, I'm gonna get rid of the spear now.
It is time.
And we will probably fill the rest of this army with crossbows. And maybe we'll put one more sword, and then we'll go with 6 crossbows for now. We'll hold on to the outriders. They'll just give us a little bit more flexibility on the battlefield. A little bit of mobility. What's the speed on these guys? 84. Yeah. No, we'll hold on to them for a bit. But I think what we'll do... Any turns? Yeah, there's a number of turns to get over there. I think we'll come back to this province, recruit those crossbows, and come around this way to take this settlement. Oh, and this is gonna revolt for sure. Let's turn the taxes off just to slow it down for now. Yeah, I think more than likely what we're gonna have to do initially is to secure these provinces, and we're gonna be bouncing back and forth, dealing with a few rebellions here and there. What's the garrison like there? Okay, and what are we looking at for garrison here? Nothing as of yet. Double check the diplomacy. I don't think there's anything else for us to do this turn.
True friend of the ungrown clan.
No. It is time. Aye.
Come on,
Let's
dang
hear
it.
what happened.
For some,
The Empire. Surely an agreement will be reached. No. No!
Alright, whatever. We could spend some of our prestige to improve our relations here, but I want to build this up a bit first before we start spending it. So we'll just leave it for now. We'll hit another end turn. Yeah, so let me know what you guys would prefer. If you prefer quiet end turns, me just sitting here contemplating my thoughts, or thinking out loud, one or the other, or do you guys want me to read through some more of the Sword of Justice by Chris Wraight, and we can potentially finish that off. So yeah, I don't know. It's up to you guys. Whatever you prefer, let me know.
You summon
Gain access to the following resources. Iron. Alright. Balthasar Gelt has always been fascinated with the purity of gold. In his eyes, no other metal can compare. He has labored long in probing its secrets, and inevitably, these studies have led him towards solving the ultimate mystery of transmutation. Permanent transformation of base iron into gold. Now his search is nearing its goal. The Supreme Patriarch requires raw materials for his research. Treasury plus 1,500. Get that done. These guys start off full strength? Yeah, they do. Alright, cool. Alright, so we got iron here. Might as well keep that started right away.
Let us begin.
Down here, this is ready to be built, so might as well get that going as well. Be a little while before we can build this province up.
I am ready. Are you?
In any case, we're going to continue on the move.
I go where the winds
And we'll pick up those, start picking up those crossbows. And we'll make our way over to Barak and finish that faction off. I don't know where the Skull Smashers or the Skull Takers or whatever the hell they're called. Skull Takers. I don't know where they ran off to.
Who calls? Greetings, my countrymen. You know, sir.
Nobody is ready.
Grudge bearer, step forth, true friend of no.
Once we get the iron, hopefully, we'll get some relations. But the other thing too is if we can increase our strength rank, that should make a pretty big difference. We'll make sure we can afford these guys. And we're just gonna keep an eye on public order. If we can increase our strength ranking, should make the diplomacy a little bit easier. We need to get over here relatively quickly because we're going to have a rebellion here and a rebellion here. Though the garrison should be able to hold them off for a little while. I don't want to get too far separated. The terrain here is going to make it a little bit tough to navigate this river, and moving through the mountains is kind of slow. But once we have this settlement taken, then it'll be okay to bounce between these two cities to deal with the rebellions. It's just a matter of getting rid of this faction first. Is priority, I suppose. Alright, so this is interesting the way it works. Somewhat dynamic, I guess. You gotta continually be winning battles. Though I guess later on in the campaign, when you have a lot of settlements, your prestige, you're racking up the prestige quite a bit. Alright, I think what we should do is probably park into Steingart or turn, slow the public order down a little bit. 8 turns. I think we've got to build this now so that we can put the growth in here, and then we'll sink it back into this. It's either that or we wait the 8 turns to sink the growth in here. I mean, if we do it this way, we have to be very careful not to lose this settlement. Whereas if we just leave it like this, losing the settlement is not a huge thing, but we should be pretty safe. I don't think Averland is going to declare war on us. They shouldn't anyway. I mean, it's a possibility that they could. But I think we'll do it this way, and then we'll put the growth in there. Because we'll get that first growth point back pretty quickly. And then, I don't know if it's quicker to do it this way or not. Anyway, this is what we're doing. The other option would be to save this growth point, demolish this, and put the growth building in here, but I prefer to keep the cash coming in. This will also allow us to upgrade this to level 2 right away as well. It'll be helpful. Maybe we can get over here before we come off. Alright, yeah. We've got a while before this province revolts. I want to start taxing it soon though. Quickly check the diplomacy, see if anyone's warmed up to us at all. Oh, it's improving quite a bit with the dwarves. Oh. I have a feeling once we get that iron mine built, we should be able to get trade. It's not a bad starting position, I'd say. I don't know. I mean, it seems like a pretty safe position. You're surrounded for the most part by Empire, other Empire factions. I mean, there's a couple Orc factions that you got to deal with, but the Orcs, I mean, not too tough to deal with. I mean, especially early game. I mean, even late game, I probably. The Orcs are going to get a nice update for the final Warhammer 2 update. I would hope so anyway, because the Orcs definitely need a little bit of love, in my opinion anyway. I think they've been left behind all the other races. I mean, you look at... I mean, Chaos has kind of been left behind, but I think Chaos is going to get major overhaul. The speculation that I think pretty much everyone has is that Chaos will be seeing the Gods of Chaos in Warhammer 3, so we're seeing a lot more diversity in their unit roster. But at the same time, though, I mean, the units that they have, the few units that they have now are pretty strong units. It's just they don't have a lot of diversity in their roster. Alright, cool. Oh dear. Minus 1,000. There are a few better ways to attain political standing than getting the common man on your side. One possible way of doing this is a grand tour of the states in which you schedule cavalcade of travel from capital to capital, where you will address the masses on any and all matters that might concern them. Needless to say, organizing such a tour would involve calling in a lot of favors and pulling a lot of strings to achieve. So I guess we're doing nothing here. Hence we just don't have the prestige. Alright, move a hero to one of the following regions. Dwarf realms. Alright, that shouldn't be too hard. Dwarves over here. Let's actually see if our friends are ready to trade.
What brings you?
Let's do it. Come on. Oh, what the hell? What the hell?
To your ancestors. Don't think so.
Alright, nobody
I am ready. Are you?
nobody likes this. Make a little bit more gold there. I think we should have time to get back. Do we want to force march across? Ah, son of a bitch.
Who calls?
Son of a bitch. We've got a bloody well freaking
Yes,
trespass to get over there.
by Sigmar's will, come in disagree with that.
Ah, dang it. I really don't want to trespass because that's gonna really screw up our relations with these guys.
Do not waste my potential.
So I guess at the same time, we don't really have any threat of them coming across the
I
border.
am a supreme patriarch.
Or if we... What garrison do we have? Not much. If they do show up with an army, if we go all the way around this way, and they do show up with their army here, they're not going to have much time to defend the settlement. Or if they come this way, I think we kind of have to trespass, because it just doesn't make sense to come all the way around this way. It'll just bloody hell.
By the comet.
Yeah, sorry,
Now.
Averland. My goodness, oh
We will.
the armies
Orders
you guys
heeded.
got.
You summon me.
Yeah, so we'll trespass, but when we come back, we'll come through the mountains this way, so we don't have to double trespass. And hopefully we can get over here before the rebellion in time. Garrison's not great. You have walls, but
I am ready. Are you?
should be able to get there next turn,
The nation calls.
I think. Seems like it.
Do not test me. Who calls?
Alright, that looks good. Ooh, plus 15 armor for infantry. That sounds pretty good. Plus 4 melee defense for infantry. More ammunition is always good. 7 turns, 5 turns. This is only 5 turns, so I think we'll go with that. As we do have a lot of crossbows, and we're going to be relying pretty heavily on the,
Yes.
what do you call it? 7 of these guys? I was only planning to get 6. Anyway, 7 will be fine. I'm gonna end up replacing them. Anyway, maybe we'll go with 8 of the huntsmen. Should be pretty deadly.
The Empire.
Alright. I don't think there's anything else we can do here. Seem pretty safe. Oh, you know what we could have tried? Could have tried spending some of our prestige to increase our favor with Averheim and try and get military access that way. I mean, technically, I guess we could still do that. We have yet to trespass, so I mean, I guess I could try it, but I have a feeling it's not gonna make a huge difference in how much they like us and the possibility for getting military access. Military access is not always easy to do. We can check to see if there's a war we could join with them to sweeten the deal. But that comes with its own set of problems anyway, so I don't know. Oh. Someone just donated 1 lemon. Thank you very much. And followed. Thank you for following. Good sir. Welcome to the stream. You're the first one to join one of my streams live. So yeah, welcome. Right.
Let us begin.
Alright, yeah, so I guess I can try this. Where are they? Averland? Check it out. I don't think this is gonna do much. Plus 25. Yeah, I don't think that's really
Sigma's
Doesn't
will.
make much of a difference
Welcome,
here.
my countrymen.
Yeah, basically a waste of
I
prestige,
stand
but
I am Belagar, true king
I guess it'll improve the relations for the long term, though. For the Empire.
Ready.
Alright, yeah.
I am the
Sorry, guys.
Supreme
Just
Patriarch.
passing by.
A weak order. I refuse. I am the Supreme Patriarch.
I haven't had a battle for a while, so I am gonna fight this. We'll take a lot less damage fighting it anyway, too. So. To test out these crossbows, get a little experience for them. Surprised they haven't recruited more more troops, unless they have a second army somewhere. Keep the crossbows out front. I doubt they're even gonna get to our line. You guys can stay in reserve. You can stay out front too.
For Heldenhammer!
Finding range, sir! Outriders! Yes, General! Mortar!
Ready for war!
The Empire endures! Mortar! Through to cannon!
Get rid of the archers first if you can.
We are Sigma's heirs! Armor melts.
I'm gonna do a little bit better job of dodging those.
Yes!
Or would probably more likely my placement is just bad.
Fallen staff!
Swordsman!
Alright, I'm gonna bring the swords up just in case. Looks like they are gonna reach the lines. Maybe.
Ulrich's wrath on them! They'll never move again!
The Heldenhammer! For Skull Splitter! AK! Swordsman! Sir! To battle! Swordsman! For the Emperor!
That should just about do it.
The ground quakes!
Yeah, that was never gonna be much of a fight, but wanted to get a little bit of exercise for the troops there. Yeah, I'm really surprised that that's the only army they had. They've had a couple of turns now that they could have been recruiting, unless there's an army hidden in here somewhere.
Do not waste my potential.
I'm not sure. Alright. Oh, you know what? Maybe... Oh, it's probably because they couldn't recruit. I guess they had to build the barracks. That must be why. Took them a couple turns to build the actual barracks. That would make sense. We got... Alright, I think we'll start working towards Lightning Strike. Just wondering what we should sink points into here. Probably Iron Disciplinarian is probably going to be the most useful.
I am ready. Are you?
I mean, I wish you could just, once you got to a certain level, you could just skip the Lightning Strike. That would be fantastic, because these points, I mean, they're okay, but I don't know. There's a lot more important things that you could spend the points on. Alright, cool. Let's just quickly check if the dwarves are ready for trade yet.
Step forth, true friend of the Ungrund clan. Impossible.
Yet. Maybe they might accept it if we offer them some cash, but probably should hold on to it for now because we're gonna have to do well, obviously we have a lot of building to do still. Been a pretty quiet campaign starting off for the first part. I don't think we need to fight this. He somehow managed to survive though. I think.
So,
Not for all that's safe in the world.
let us begin.
Really go growth though. I feel like to go income first. The thing is, if you just go growth first all the time, you don't always necessarily. What ends up happening is what can happen is your provinces grow faster than you have resources to build them with. We'll definitely go growth down there. We get a rebellion there in 2 turns.
What? By the
For
comet.
them. For him. And I think that's it for this faction. I think they're
It
destroyed.
is best to move.
I mean, kill the battle faction destroyed. Okay, good. Talisman of Protection, alright. I think I will go with the income for now. And I think best course of action is to get over here as quickly as possible.
That will work.
Maybe we should have actually went this way and trespassed again.
You summon me.
I mean, worst case scenario, we can pick up a general here for a turn, though the supply lines will really cripple us. And the garrison.
Who calls?
Okay.
Wind
Yeah, I should have went
sound,
the opposite
I
way.
will.
Should have just trespassed. Anyway, we'll recruit a general there next turn, just to be on the safe side. Definitely don't want to lose our capital to a rebellion. Yeah, I think I'll just focus on these two provinces, building them up a bit, using the rebellions to level up Gelt a little bit, and then we'll have to decide if we're gonna head east to fight the vampires or if we'll head south to fight with the orcs. I mean, preferably I'd like to avoid fighting with the other Empire factions if we can. Just would prefer to confederate with them. Is it all possible?
Ready.
Okay, I'm just gonna take a quick break. I will be back in like 2 minutes, and then we will pick up from here.